This is a genuine smile of frustration because I keep screwing up. Let's do it this time. Joe here, video game pickups. Let's get into it. Just kidding, I'll take a second here. It's winter in Virginia. Outdoor flea markets aren't really happening. Indoor flea markets kind of suck right now because they don't have anywhere to go to get inventory other than like estate sales and storage lockers, and there aren't that many here. So it's a little hard to come by stuff, and I can't physically handle the driving like I used to. I used to do like a 300-mile circle. I'd go to Harrisonburg, which is 75 miles away from here, and then I'd go from there to Leesburg, which is 90 miles from there, and then I'd go from Leesburg to Martinsburg, which is another 90 miles, and so it would be a lot of driving over the course of a day, which is why in the beginning I was able to make a video damn near every day of pickups. Can't do that anymore. Also don't have the money. But I do have some stuff, and I wanted to make the video since I now have enough stuff to make a video that is long enough to watch. Yeah! Oh, also, all you new subscribers, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Once I can start monetizing again, I can start getting a few bucks here and there extra so that I can put that into the channel so I can find things, buy things, upgrade things, make videos on things you want to see. So keep that in mind. Just hit the little red banner. Helps me out greatly. Let's start with up north, Pennsylvania Flea Market. Haven't had much lately. I did pick up a couple of things for like $1 a piece. There literally was nothing. I think I got like a storage box that was old and vintage, but I don't know where I put it because me. But I got Mark Echo's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure for PS2. It does need a case replacement, and unfortunately it's torn down there. That's okay because it's complete, has the manual, the disc, and it's a little bonus for you gamers out there. The person that owned this game took the time to print out the cheat codes, and you can pause the video so that you can read them, or just message me in the comments if you can't read them. But yeah, they actually took the time to print out the cheat codes that they wanted for the game and then leave them in the case. So trying to find a way to hold it that I don't block any of the words. But yeah, there you go. Taking care of my video game friends since 3 seconds ago. Yeah, that was cool for $1. Don't have the game. It was $1. And it was in good shape other than the case. And it was $1. Setting that down. I did get a Game Boy Advance SP or original first generation DS charger for $1. It's always come in handy. Mortal Kombat Deception Collector's Edition. However, it doesn't have the second disc. I didn't realize that. Don't really care. It's, $1. And then Forza Motorsports, the original for Xbox, and I'm happy I found it like this because most of the time you can only find it combined with other games. This one and number 2, they were bundled in a lot with the Xbox since it was, Xbox exclusive, and it was usually bundled with like Tetris World or Madden 05 or whatever it was at the time. So it's nice to get one that's just by itself. They're not expensive. You can get them on eBay really cheap, but I still wanted to get my own copy and complete. Yeah! So I now have all of the Forzas 1 through 6 and all of the Horizons 1 through current. I didn't play number 7 because I don't care for that style of microtransaction. I prefer to just buy a VIP pass and season pass like I do for the Horizons. So I stopped at a Dollar Tree to get some snacks, and I found an Iron Man video. It's season 2, volume 2, but it's Iron Man. It was $1. I'm an Iron Man, it's $1 fan. At a gas station, I stumbled across a Blu-ray, and it's Bruce Willis, Last Man Standing, and Last Boy Scout. Last Boy Scout? Yeah, The Last Boy Scout. But I really wanted this one, and I was actually talking to my buddy about it like the day before because we were talking about my 1911, and it was cool because he dual wields 1911s, and it's Bruce Willis. Need I say more? In my area, the local hospitals are partially funded by donations, and they also are funded by what are called hospice thrift shops. It goes to help people that really need help with like medical equipment, transportation, things like that, and I'm all about that because I've spent the better part of months in hospitals, and if I can give it back, I do. So for $1.50 a piece, and I did give them like $3 extra just because, but Tomb Raider Anniversary, Adventure Time, explore the dungeon because I don't know. Never played an Adventure Time game, never watched an episode of Adventure Time, so it'll be interesting. And Call of Duty Black Ops. I pick this up whenever it's cheap because you can trade them in. And you can trade them in when you have Black Ops 2 and get 3 times the money. So that's always a good purchase. Why not, right? Looking around the table, picking the next thing, pawn shop. My buddy's pawn shop, he has a cabinet that's usually full of games. However, I've been focusing on other stuff lately, so I just gave it a quick perusal, and I found a couple of PlayStation 3 games. Well, it's the exact same game, but Minecraft PlayStation 3 edition, because I got them for like $3 a piece. They trade in for $7 a piece. Actually, that was the cash price, was $7 a piece, so they're like $9 a piece on trade. And if you have enough trade and bumps and bonuses, and you know people that work there, and you get the hookups, you can make some decent scratch. It's sad that you can't buy the Amazon and eBay gift cards like you used to could. There's English for you. But you can still make some money if you do it right. Now we're going to talk about the GameStop. This was traded in while I was standing there. Wasn't paying attention to the conversation at all. And it turns out that I should have, because he traded this in along with like 3 of the Madden or the NFL 2Ks or whatever they are. And he got 70 cents for this and 3 sports game on PS4. Weird, right? You'd think they make them every year. But the reason I wanted this one, it's a steelbook. It's absolutely complete, and the remastered digital code for Modern Warfare wasn't used. It is now, but it wasn't before. And this is what everybody bought this thing for anyways. So that was cool, and it looks good. I gotta get that sticker off the back, but I had to pay for it though. Princely sum to get this game. I had to pay $4. Plus tax. Steelbook. Digital download code. Fun. I redeemed the code, but I don't even have a PS4, but I wanted it in my library because I do have a PSN account. If you guys have been following controller prices, you'll know that they are in the toilet. Controllers aren't worth junk right now for some reason, because they went from like $26 to $12. So they've dropped in price. That also means the third-party controllers, like the ones that are approved by Xbox, like the PowerA stuff, which this one is, looks just like one, don't it? Yes, and it works fine. They're basically telling the stores to get rid of them if they have even the slightest hint of anything. If they smell bad, whatever, if they don't have the USB cable, throw them out. So they threw them out, and I got a bunch of them. I'm only keeping 2 of them, and I'm going to give the rest back to my buddy because he can trade them in. So, first one was this white one, literally brand new. It was in the box originally, and must have been like a Christmas gift. The kid wanted a real one, so they returned it. I got it. It's got the soft white texture on it, and yeah, this is my permanent play one. This was going to be it, but then this one came along. This one's in good shape, but this one's nicer. So, those are the 2 I'm keeping. I'm going to give him back this blue one, which is still in decent shape. This orange one, which is in okay shape. And then this Kingdom Hearts one, which is in not good shape. It's missing, it's missing the logo, and it's pretty dirty, so he'll get that one back. One of the other benefits is these PowerA ones come with these super long cables. They're like 9 or 10 feet long. And they're high current. They're a thicker gauge, so you can fast charge like cell phones and tablets with it, and it gives you more room because you're actually plugged in clear across the room right now running off of one of these, and you're running fine. So I'll give him just some regular plain USB ones and keep all these long ones. So score, because he's still trading for like $7. Yeah. Last thing is, it would have been the best pickup of the bunch had it been 3 weeks ago, but I did okay. A guy comes in, and there's always those kinds of folks, and I'm not trying to be derogatory when I talk about them. I'm not trying to be mean when I talk about them, so please don't take it as anything like that, because I wouldn't be able to find some of the deals I do if it weren't for them. But these are controllers that were traded in by somebody that probably found them or stole them, more likely. These are PS4 controllers. They're not in the greatest shape, you know. thumbsticks are missing tabs and stuff like that. But again, I still have a way to replace these and wind up with nice ones. So he was trying to trade them in, and they get defected. When they defect a PS4 controller, GameStop gives you like $4 frickin' bucks. $4. So he and I walked outside, slipped him a little bit of cash, and I have 3 PS4 controllers. This one's the nicest of the bunch, and I may keep it because I could use this with the computer too, but I haven't decided if I want to. I'm just so accustomed to the different style for the thumbsticks. I'm used to it being like this after leaving this style a long time ago that I'm not sure if I want to. Plus, I play a lot of games that are actually set up for the Xbox controllers, so I'll think about it. Anyways, that was my pickups. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be the shooting video I promised, and I am going to reassemble Thumper without fog lights because I just can't find any that I like, and I can't find the original headlights for fog lights for a reasonable price, so whatever. That's about it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Let them know the channel's starting to grow, and once I can monetize again, I can go out and dedicate, the money that I get from the AdSense revenue to picking up things or doing things or modifying the car in a way that's cool and you guys can see how I do it, or buying and testing different guns, because everything I do comes out of my pocket, and my pockets aren't as deep as they used to be. My pockets are like this deep these days, as opposed to when I worked for the dealerships and I had a bigger pocket. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can get back to that. Let's get the channel up. Let's build the community, because I answer every comment unless it's something derogatory or stupid. And let's just keep having fun in 2019. That's what I say. 2019 is going to be a good damn year. I can have a place to recover. I have the ability to do things still. So while I can do them, I want to do them. And I want you guys to come along for the ride. Almost 600 videos. I've been doing it forever. And I just kind of want to get a little more serious about it. Including, I'm thinking about a camera, and I'll show you that in the next vlog video I do. So until then, I'll talk to you later.